What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can add custom mods and plugins to your Aternos server. So last video I showed you how to make an Aternos server, and in this video I'll show you how you can mod it and add plugins and stuff. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, so you're going to come to your Aternos, go to the server you want to mod. And once you're in, you're going to see all this. You're going to see down here, software says vanilla. You can either click change here, or you can just go down to the software tab. Alright, so here's all the ones for Java Edition, all the ones for Bedrock Edition. So for me, I'm going to be using Spigot, but you guys can use whichever one you want. I'm going to install my version. Alright, we're good. And you should see a little plugins tab come down over here. But if you're using Fabric or Glowstone or some kind of mods thing, so mod software, it's going to say mods instead. So I'm going to come over here to plugins. And I'll just start adding some plugins. So let's see. I'll do Essentials X. I'll do... Let's see, it's a good one. Ooh, I know a good one actually. Via version lets players on newer versions of Minecraft join servers that were made for older versions. So I'll just install that. And then I'll also do, there's one called Via Backwards. I recommend these two. This one is kind of the opposite. It lets, oh, whoops, wrong one. It lets players on older, oh my gosh, yeah. It lets players on older versions connect to newer servers. Alright, so anything else for plugins? I think that'd be good, right? I'll do Vault too, just in case. Alright, so that should be good. You can see all your plugins here if you go to Files and then Plugins. Then here's all the plugins I've installed. So you're just gonna start up your server, accept, and now we wait. Alright, so now my server's online, so I'm gonna go into Minecraft, multiplayer, gonna go down to my server here. Alright, so I am now in, and you can see right here, you have no new mail. That's just a part of the Essentials X. So watch, I can also go /plugins, and it shows you all your plugins. And if they're green, that means they're working. If they're red, that means they're not working, and you have to install a different version. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go over what some of these do. So let's see. I'll go Essentials X. Let's do just stuff like /TPA. /warp, right? So you can create warps. So create warp test. Alright, now I'm gonna go over here, warp test, and I'm right back here. Let's see. Essentials also gives you /home commands. So, don't know where that came from, but, okay, so you can also /set home, and you can make it, so /home, test2, and /del home, /del home. And you can also /del warp. Alright, now you can also make kits. Right? There's a bunch of other stuff you can do. I'm not gonna go over every little detail this has, but you can. There's like a cell. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Alright, well that was really it. I showed you guys how you can do plugins. If you do want to do mods, you're just gonna do exactly what you did for plugins, except you're gonna choose your mods loader that you want. Personally, I like to use Fabric, but you guys can use whatever you want. I do have to mention, if you're doing mods, you need to install Fabric API first, if you're doing that for Fabric. But yeah, that's the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.